Greetings, Second Life music fans. I'm Alexis Crisp, and this is Behind the Pixels on the Crisp Network, the music show that features Second Life's most loved music influencers. Tonight, I have a very talented guest, Amforte Clarity, and in just a few minutes, we'll actually hear a private set from Amforte and have her answer a few questions from our viewers. So grab a drink and a prim donut and enjoy. Thank you for sitting down with us to talk a little bit more intimately about yourself and your process and your work. So, we have a few questions from viewers and fans, and I'd like to get to them right now. Is that cool?
That's cool. Let's do it.
Awesome. Okay. So, one of the biggest questions is how long have you been singing in your real life and in Second Life? Also, what inspired your career in music, in the music world in general?
So I started out as a little girl. My parents, they used to sing a lot and dance a lot. They're European, so it's kind of um, crazy family growing up. But they were into music, and I remember singing to the radio back when I was little, and we weren't allowed to listen to the radio because my parents were very strict.
Oh
It's the
no.
most craziest thing. Yeah, it's the craziest thing.
That's the next question. But yeah, I was wondering, with your parents, what do they think of you now? I mean, they must hear your music and think it's absolutely beautiful. I think we all do. Have they reacted
Um,
positively?
I think so.
Yeah.
My father was always, like, I'd finish an original and I'd show it to him, and like, what do you think? I was like, really excited, and he's like, um, it sounds a little plain. So he would, well, I think it made me a better writer because honestly, like the stuff I used to write before, like I'm glad he was a critic then because I think my music now is a lot better than what it was. He's not around anymore, but
Oh, I'm
I'm sure
sorry.
he'd be proud. Thank you.
Um, well, I mean, certainly. I mean, it's good that they were able to experience that and see your talent. I mean, you're such a talented person, and such an important icon on Second Life. No doubt you're constantly getting praise and admiration on a daily basis from fans, including me. I'm a huge fan. So, what grounds you in Second Life or in real life? I mean, what's your base?
Well, in real life, I think it has to do with, music. I think music heals me and grounds me. Um, it has to be music, writing, um, Tim, my other half, and my dogs.
Oh, nice. What kind of dogs do
Yeah.
you have?
Well, I have a Yorkie poodle, Cricket. Yeah,
So cute.
she's the cutest dog. Like, if you're ever caught like having a bad day, she knows it, and she's like always scanning your face to see, okay, is she happy? And
Oh.
if she knows that you're not happy, she'll run to you and she'll lick you on the face until you start laughing. Like she knows she's done her job. It's the craziest thing.
I love that. That's like your
Yeah,
daily dose of therapy.
yeah, exactly.
Um, hey, this is a hard hitting question, but I have to ask it because this we have a famous kind of like time machine here on Behind the Pixels. So, if you had a time machine and you could be any musician in any era, which decade would you choose, and why that decade?
The 90s definitely. I don't know if I wanted to, be in somebody else's shoes, but I really love Radiohead is like my favorite band um in the 90s. But yeah, I don't think I would want to. I mean, knowing what I've been through as a musician, as a writer, I wouldn't want anybody to be in my shoes. And I don't know what these other people have been through, so I think I'll stick with nobody. I just,
Sounds like a fun plan.
well, because they could have like a worse off, right? Because I mean, they made some of the like the most awesome music in the 90s, I think, there's just so many good bands that who knows what they went through. I mean, you know, I hope that answers it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, totally. I love that. It's a really good era. I agree with you on that one. So hey, so what projects are you working on next? What's next for you and your brand and your image and sort of where you're going next?
Well, um, so I'm working on my second album coming out in December. Been actually producing it myself. And in the meantime, I've been working on the third album, which hopefully will come out next year. It's different genre, like, and then so I graduated from UNCW with a film degree, and so I'm doing this web series, documentary mini web series called Ghost Slapped, and it's
Ghost slapped.
basically
I love that.
yeah. So if you've ever been slapped by a ghost, you definitely want to tell us your story because Tim and I we're going to be digging into not only like ghost stories, but like unsolved mysteries and just kind of breaking them down and doing research about it and coming up with like the true facts and getting it to people in a funny way, I guess you'd say.
I love
So
that.
yeah,
But
that's
you're
pretty
already
much it.
working on your third album. My gosh, you're just completing your second, and now you're going to do your third next year. It seems like you're always working.
I'm always working. It
Wow.
just, it's like my own management team on here. I'm my own manager. I do everything. I think it's because that life is too short and you're never promised tomorrow. So if I die tonight, I know that I did my best to do what I wanted to do and to live the life that I wanted to live, and to do the things that I wanted to do and be happy because that's what life is all about is happiness and getting to your dreams and working hard, I think.
Absolutely. I love that message. It's so true. Um, on to something a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
So, hey, so which song should people stop? I mean, what should they stop playing on SL radio? What song are you just sick and tired of hearing?
Oh, SL radio?
Yeah, like, or just any kind of any radio in general. What are they playing too much?
Um, I think I used to hear that song "Sucker" a lot.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Jonas Brothers.
yeah, yeah. I
Everywhere.
actually hear that a lot too. Yeah.
I like that song. I actually sing that song a lot, but I get it requested so much that like every venue that I go to, even if it's like just you know just another spot in SL, that song just starts playing. I'm like, is it following me? So that's yeah, I'm over that song, I think.
First of the Jonas Brothers. Okay. So, um, so this is a really tough question. But if you could choose any song that represents your life in a nutshell, what would that song be?
Hmm. I mean, do we have 8 hours? Because there's probably a ton of songs. I mean, I don't think any one, I think we all go through different things in life. And I think that each song would represent something. I don't think there's one song out there. I mean, it could probably be my originals because my originals are mainly about experiences that I've encountered or somebody close to me.
They're fantastic. Honestly, you have some beautiful content. Honestly, I'm really, it's really remarkable how creative you are. So anyway, I'm gonna stop gushing now. Okay. um, hey, so who is your favorite SL musician? Do you have one?
There's so many. There's so many. And I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to leave anybody out. Um, I don't want anyone to get offended. So I know I'll forget some people. So I think there's just so much talent in SL. And and I know you didn't ask me this, but I throw it in there. I think that there are so many talented artists that don't get enough attention. And I think it's important that, even if you see, somebody at a venue that there's like 5 people there. I think people should just wait like a couple songs and actually really listen to the musician or the singer or whoever it is. Just listen to 2 songs, don't just run away because there's not like 50 people at your show, at the show. It's about music, I think, right? So why not give somebody a chance, right?
Absolutely. Totally agree with you on that one. Um, and part of this program too is sort of, digging deeper and understand and meeting some musicians too that, of course, and love. I mean, everyone knows you, of course. Really, everyone knows.
Really?
Absolutely. But, there are some musicians that we have on our show too who are less known, who are new and upcoming, which is really exciting. And
Hmm.
one important thing I like to ask, whether you're well known or not, is what's something that you'd like other people to know about you that they might not know just based on you being a musician on stage? What's something important about you that we should know about you?
Hmm. I don't know.
Ghosts. That was
Well, yeah. I mean, well, not that I like ghosts, but I've had some experiences in my childhood that I want to like get to the bottom of because I'm not, I mean, I might be a little crazy, but I'm not like, you know, crazy, crazy, right? I mean, I want to, I want to find out like what possibly could be the reason for these things that have happened to so many people actually around the world, right?
absolutely, yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm sure there's something. I just kind of I don't have an answer to that.
Well, honestly, I don't even know how you find the time anyway to do anything else but all the music that you do because it seems like you're constantly churning out stuff and you're always on SL. You always have like 2 to 3 to 4 concerts a day. So I know that you're really busy. Um, so hey, so if Second Life didn't exist, what would you be doing to feed your creative outlet overall? Seems like it's important for you on here.
There's other like places you could go sing. When I moved to North Carolina, I used to go out and to bars and sing and do a little small tour in the area that I was in. But then, of course, the pandemic, so no one's doing that anymore. But yeah, I mean, there's websites coming up that are new. That I mean, so many people are. I mean, YouTube's one. I mean,
Yeah.
well, YouTube's been around, but there's other platforms too. So I think Second Life's good, yes, of course, but I think there's other places too that I would be um, heading towards and using their platform. I think it's
Absolutely.
nice. It's nice to be at home and create. I think that without dragging all my equipment somewhere, I think it's nice. It's nice to have Second Life
And
and
does
place.
Second Life sort of feel like a home for you? I mean, is it like your home base? Would you say that, or would you say like the traditional, like in a bar or or on tour essentially, or wherever you might be singing your songs is more of your home, or is it really the digital realm that's your home?
Well, it used to be touring. I loved it. The feeling, it's different. It's completely different feeling. Um, in Second Life, it's just different. I mean, I think that the real life thing is definitely a lot better than Second Life. But I do appreciate the Second Life because
It's like a
I
part
think I
of
get
you.
to right. It's a part of me for sure, but I get to sing to so many more people like around the world. I can't do
Absolutely.
that in my area here. So
Where does Amforte shop? If you could plug a brand on Second Life that you really, really like and that you really enjoy and you think has a really good vision.
there's so many. Oh my gosh.
Seriously, there is.
There is. And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't really shop. I mean, I shop on Marketplace though, because it saves me time and the lag, right? So,
Yes.
but usually I'll ask Ara. She's in the, she's in this, she's sitting down just over there. I'll ask her if she's kind of like my design my expert in shop. She's like always shopping. So if I see an outfit that she's wearing and I'm like, oh, I like that, or she'll give me some pointers of where to go or whatever. But she's been a long time friend and fan. She's like my number one fan.
Oh, that's so
And
awesome.
friend and sister. Yeah. So she basically helps me with that. To be honest with you.
Love it. Um, okay, so on a very light-hearted note, it's Friday night. No one wants to cook. Where are you getting pizza from?
I'm making it. I'm sorry. I know you said that no one wants to cook, but I hate pizza from anywhere. Like it's just not good.
Oh no.
Yeah, but if we had to order out though, we'd probably get sushi. Um, but not during the pandemic, so we're kind of cooking at home.
Gotcha. What's on your pizza?
Usually like pepperoni and mushrooms and green peppers.
Love it. Simple, classic. I love
Yeah.
it. Okay. So all these trends on Second Life. So I host a show called Fashion Critical on the Crisp Network, which you can find here on our YouTube channel. And we go over fashion trends like crazy. And some things, I mean, I'm very vocal about the things that I don't really want to see anymore in SL. Including the tennis shoes that look like a heel, but it's not a heel. It has no heel on it, but it's like a shoe that's like a high heel. I can't deal with it. What's something that you wish would just stop, please, on Second Life?
Um, I want to say like flexi hair. Is that still a thing?
Oh, it is.
We had a flexi hair um, theme for a show one day. I'm like, everybody take out your best flexi hair, and people were just like, no. But I wore mine and I had it on, and I'm like, oh hell no,
Oh my
But it
gosh.
was just for fun. But
Absolutely.
that's yeah.
Uh, so we all want to ask it, although you're free to say no. Do you have an alt?
I probably have like three.
Just like everyone then.
Well, it's like when you get a group and you have to like have an alt to like make it active, or that's how it used to be. So I know I even have a few that I don't even remember because I don't know the password, I don't know like the information, and SL won't give it to me because I owned like a few venues throughout the last like 12 years, and I know like I look at the group for Pitch Slapped. Actually, that's one of my things that I'm working on in Second Life. It's a venue, all original venue called Pitch Slapped, and um, I look in the group and I know there's like two or three alts in there, but I don't know like how to get access.
Oh no.
So I'm sure there's well, okay, maybe five, but I don't know them.
But they're all
So
in limbo right now.
yeah,
Oh
unfortunately.
no. So how can people follow you if they want to hear more about you, or where's the best place to keep up on what you're doing right now
My group probably.
in SL?
Yeah, my group, or also my website. I have amfortemusic.com, which I just updated, and there's also Reverb Nation. I can provide reverbnation.com/amforte. But
Awesome.
if you look at my profile, like all the information's there usually.
Awesome. And hey, any shout outs to people who make Amfort music possible?
What do you mean, like anyone helping me with
Well,
my music?
it sounds like your own one man crew. I mean, I don't know who else works with
Yeah.
you.
Well, I have some hosts and assistants that like help me host and stuff, but for the majority, I do my own bookings and um, for the majority, everything else. But yeah, no, my crew and just the fans. Without the fans, really, no one would have anybody here, so it would be lonely.
Absolutely. Very lonely. And my last question is, of course, what is your favorite Second Life TV station? Wink, wink.
Yeah, hello. Yours, of course.
It's the Chris Network. So thank you
Yes.
again for taking a few moments with us. And of course, thank you for joining us today and for watching. And for more from Behind the Pixel, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification to get notified of new episodes. Also, take a moment to visit our website, chrissl.com, to stay updated 24/7. That's it for now. I'm Alexis Chris, and this is, I'm gesturing to you.
Oh, Amforte.
I
Sorry.
realized in that moment that there's no way. Anyway, until next time, good night, SL. Thank you so much
Good
for joining
night.
us.